Well, good morning, folks. Very good morning to each and every one of you. Welcome along to the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms here at number 471 Papanui Road for what is our last auction day of 2021. It's been a huge year. It's been a very, very busy year, but it's very exciting to bring some 9 properties up for sale on our countdown week towards Christmas Day on the 25th. My name is Mark Morrison. I'm one of 2 auctioneers working on the rostrum today. I am joined by my good friend and fellow auctioneer, Mr. Chris Kennedy. He'll be taking the rostrum a little later on today. Now, it would be short-sighted of me not to make the inevitable COVID-19 announcement that you might be expecting. We are operating now under the traffic light system. We are in colour orange here in Canterbury. What that means is that you need to show your passport on the way in, your COVID passport. Make sure you've scanned in, you've sanitised those hands on the way in. We'll do our very best to keep our social distancing today. Make sure we keep our masks on throughout today's proceedings, given this is an event. Also, if you become unwell in the next 14 days, if you could just let someone from the Harcourts Gold Management and Ownership team know of that situation. There are a few hoops that we are required to jump through should that situation arise. We thank you for working alongside us in these interesting and unprecedented times. Now, I'd like to thank and acknowledge our owners. We thank them for their ease of access, for their presentation, but first and foremost for their choice and agency. We appreciate there is choice out there in the marketplace, so we thank and acknowledge each and every one of you for choosing to work with the great team here at Harcourts Gold. Now, speaking of the team here at Harcourts Gold, let me introduce you to some friendly faces here in the room who are here to help guide and assist you should you need any assistance throughout today. Across the far side is Mr. John McFadden, business owner within the Harcourts Gold team. Right alongside John is Margaret Danza from our Papanui office, to Margaret's Redwood. Sorry, Margaret. I was just trying to get you down here at Papanui so I could be closer to you each and every workday. You are just up the road, just up Main North Road there in our Redwood office. I was getting ahead of myself because I was already looking at Jane Meyer. She's one of our managers here in the Papanui office, who's here to guide and assist you today. Across the far side, Doug Soper looks after our New Brighton office, and Caleb Griffian, he manages our Parklands office. Now, Alana Cosgrove, she drives all of the technology that you see up on screen, so you'll be able to follow all the auctions today. We also share our auctions out through our website each and every auction day. We normally have around 50, 60 people tuning in on a normal auction day. So anyone joining us this morning, a very good morning to you. Now, Chris or I and myself will be jumping in and scribing and recording all of the bids, just making sure that we're counting as accurately as we can and keeping each other on our toes throughout today. Now, I know the team at Harcourts Gold, they've made all the relevant documentation for today's proceedings available to you. That's the LIM, the title, and the contract from which we work from. That's been approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and the Auckland District Law Society. Let me take you to that contract now. As you might expect, there are a few rules and regulations by which we must adhere. The first one won't surprise you, in that our owners have set confidential reserve prices. Your job as the bidders today is very, very simple. Your job is to get the bidding up to that reserve price, assuming we can work together to do that. The highest bid, whose bid that Chris or I accept, will very simply be the purchaser. Now, we may nominate the sum by which those bids increase, and we can refuse a bid if we deem it not to be in the very, very best interests of our owners. If a dispute arises with any bidding, well, we'll sort that out. More than likely, we just revert to the last undisputed bid, and then we recommence the bidding sequence from there. Now, I always suggest that you bid quickly and confidently and hold that highest bid, because our owners do exercise the right to withdraw their property from sale outside of the auction rooms as per clause 2.6 in the contract. Now, we will always prioritise the highest bidder, so just ensure that you hold that highest bid at all times, and you will get that first opportunity to purchase. Now, in the absence of your bidding participation, Chris or I may place bids on behalf of our owners, known very, very simply as vendor bidding. If we place a vendor bid, you can be rest assured of 2 key things. The first one being is that they're always well under our selling instructions, and secondly, we will communicate them to you exceedingly clearly, because we will use language such as vendor bid, or the bid is with me, words to that effect. So once again, best course of action is just to bid with confidence over and above any vendor bids that we place, and we'll continue to travel in the right direction together. Now, the part you're more than likely here for today is for that hammer to come down. If it falls in your direction, well done, congratulations, you're the successful purchaser. Before you commence your celebration today, there is a few things that you must undertake. Firstly, we'll get you to sign the agreement. And you're acknowledging receipt of the approved REA guide. Secondly, you will arrange to make a payment of a very neat and precise 10% of the purchase price. And thirdly and finally, complete the GST information which is outlined in Schedule 1. So folks, those are the rules of engagement for today. Cash and unconditional is your bidding. Make yourself known to Chris and I throughout the day. It is always a little bit harder for us because you're wearing the mask just to hear the bid sometimes or to catch you. So just give us a good wave, a good confident shout, and we'll work together throughout today's program. As I mentioned at the commencement of today, we have 9 properties up for your spirited bidding and buying today. The first of which is number 25 Sedan Street in Sydenham. Let us move directly forward to that opportunity at number 25 Sedan Street. It's brought to the market by Ash and Shah Sutherland Todd across the far side of the room. Ash and Shah, a busy day for you with 2 options. You're all ready to go. Good luck to the both of you and good luck to our lovely owner. This is an estate and freehold. It is 280 very precise square metres of that freehold parcel of land, which is Lot 1, Deposit Plan 6893. It's all outlined in that certificate of title that Ash and Shah have been filing through to you over the last little while. Settlement date is set down for Friday the 14th of January 2022 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. I note we have some registered telephone bidders that may come into play. I will acknowledge them and point those out to you as and when they become involved in the process. I've cited the paperwork. We're very, very happy to move forward on that basis today, folks. List of chattels, they're outlined in Schedule 2, and those further terms of sale, you bid and you buy on that basis. They are clauses 22.1 through to 24.2. You bid and you buy on that basis. Well, I had the opportunity and the privilege of visiting Sedan Street on the weekend. I saw Ash there at the open home, and I just think this is absolutely neat as a pin. There's everything that you need here and absolutely nothing that you don't. I love the fact that it's single level. You've got the peace of mind of the post-quake construction and permanent material. So you're going to sleep nicely and comfortably each and every night in one of those 3 bedrooms that are on offer. The garage, well, that's carpeted. That's nice for the car tyres to come home to, and internal access. That makes things nice and easy. And it's also got wonderfully easy access to good schooling. You've got Beckenham School and you've got Cashmere High. Folks, when it's all said and done, I think this is an absolute cracking opportunity here. My instructions, however, are to open the bidding on a vendor bid at $400,000. So 400 with me. Who's got 420? 600. 600, even better, sir. That's a nice entry into the race. Puts 200 grand on. That's 600,000. But don't let me scare you off, folks. Who's got? So don't let him scare you off. Who's got 620? 620. Welcome into you, ma'am. At 620. I thought you were going to bid another 200 grand, sir. 630. That's 630. He says. That's 630 and back at 640. Shakes of the head. We've got a rule that you need to bid at least twice in our auction rooms, but at 630 the bid lies here. 650, welcome into you, sir. Sees the value, so should others. 660, there you go, Chris, your favourite band from Dunedin, you tell me. 675, mixing up the strategy, puts 15 together and 680. 95, sir. 695 confidently, and 700 square me off he does on the nod at 700. Comfortably and easily at $700,000 once called. 710. Shake of the head. Publicly gives away the strategy here. Flexing the muscles earlier on in the auction, but at 710, sir, we sit here. I'll take 5 from you if you like, but at 710 I have once called and I might need some instructions at this point in time. Second chance.
We have instructions. We're on the market.
We're on the market. There we go. At 710, sir, I'm going to sell you the property. Sir, we're on the market and we're selling. Now's the time to fight. Find that loose change in the side pocket or the back pocket. Third chance, otherwise I sell here at 710 for number 25, Sedan. Well done for Sedan Street at 17. It's going, and it's sold. Well done, sir. Easily done. So our underbidders, thank you very much for your bidding participation. Exciting start there. Let us move forth to our second opportunity of the day, being number 314 Littleton Street in Sedan. Proudly brought to the market by Deb Crosby. Deb, you're all set to go. Good luck to you. Of course, good luck to our lovely owners here at number 314 Littleton Street. This is an estate and freehold. It is a very precise 345 square metres of that freehold parcel of land, which is Lot 2, Deposited Plan 393042. That's outlined in that certificate of title that Deb's been filing through to you in recent weeks. The day your will gets a whole lot better than it already is set down. That's the conjoined settlement and possession date, Thursday the 20th of January 2022, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels. I note the SPA, that is an excluded chattel, that won't be there come settlement date. Those further terms of sale are clauses 22 through to 25. You bid and you buy on that basis. Cash and unconditional is your bidding here today. Well, goodness me, I just think this is a home that you'll never tire of coming home to. It is just absolutely perfection. It is perfection in every sense of the word. And unlike me, you'll find this home immensely interesting. The character on offer in Little Street, well, it's immense, and they just don't make homes like this anymore, do they? It's just got that feel, it's got that touch. Everything is just as it should be. But at the same time, I love the way that the home has been modernised over the years, so it makes it very, very relevant in 2021 and moving beyond. You've got 2 heat pumps plus the low emission wood burner. That will give warmth and comfort year round, although you won't be needing the fireplace at this time of year. Extensive landscaping, that will just complete your living here, and it just completes the pretty picture that you get to come home to. That rear area, that's so spacious. You've got the entertaining area, the courtyard. That's going to be a beautiful place to entertain friends or simply unwinding for those quiet times. Littleton Street, folks, my instructions from my owners at a place of vendor bid to kick things underway at $300,000. I look for $320 in the roof. $450 and $500, okay, and $550 and $600. I got $600 here. I'll let you bid $650. Absolutely, Deb. Welcome in at $650. Fast and furious as we get underway at $650. Who's got $700 or more? Once called at $650,000. A flurry of bidding. Happy to take 20 from someone. Who's got 670 for me? Oksana, I saw you over the far side. Welcome in at 670. So 4 at this stage at 600 and 700 straight back with you, Deb. At 700,000. Thank you, Oksana. At 710, cuts me in half. Now I'm 3'3". At 710.
Still tall in some circles, though.
Absolutely, I am. 720. Thank you, Deb. Oksana, do you come back at 730? 725, very good. And 730, there we go, the wake-up call at 730. Once called, all quiet on this side of the room. Welcome you back in at any stage. Quickly out of the blocks. Do you come back and finish it? First chance at 700 and... One on top. Got you there, Oksana. 735. Matching that at 735. Back in the lead at 7-3 and 5. First call. Gorgeous home, this one. Move in and enjoy. All the hard work's been done. Twice call. Oksana, another one, is it? At 735. I'd come back at 740 though. 736 and 740 with you. See, the ones aren't working, Oksana. Come back with something punchier. First call with Deb Crosby's buy at $740,000. There it is. Not listening to my suggestions, but $1,000 nonetheless. We move north together. And 45, very good. I assume that's 745, not 45 on top. At $745,000. Waiting for another one, Oksana. Not coming this time. Might need some instructions at this point in time at $745,000. First chance. Love this location. Easy to get into the city and easy to get across to the hills for those weekend walks that you love, Chris.
Athlete, Mark.
Absolute athlete.
Athlete.
First chance. It's 3 steps and you're up there. Twice called. It's 7:45. What about $500, Oksana? That'll be the Christmas spirit, perhaps. Roll the dice. Shaking the head. 750, good increase. Love the strategy at 750. That's the way to do it. Show strength in the auction room at $750,000. At 750. How are we looking across this side or perhaps here with my 2 starters? Quickly out of the blocks. Do you come back with one fell swoop and buy it? At $750,000. Keep working on the phone, Oksana. Since we're getting close at $750,000. Once call. At 750. 752. Nice increase. One for each week of the year that you'll spend happily in Littleton Street. At 52. So at 752, we're on the market and selling. Thank you for those instructions. It looks like you've done it. I'm going to give the room 3 chances to bid. Otherwise, I sell you the home. First call at 7.5 and 2. Hammers up. Twice as I scan for one last bid. Third call, final call. Delighted to announce 314 Littleton Street. It's going, and it's sold to you. Congratulations. Outstanding work. You've bought a cracker of a good home. Thank you for your patience. Let us move forth to 15 Wentworth Street, auction number 3, opportunity number 3 of the day, brought to the market by Estelle Yang. Estelle, good luck to you, and of course good luck to our lovely owners. 15 Wentworth Street in Ireland. This is an estate and freehold, 845 square metres of that freehold parcel of land. It's lot 28, it's depositive plan 19378. It seems like the Christmas parties have started outside. We can always shut the door on them if we need to. That's outlined on that certificate of title. That's nice of Jane, thank you for that. That's all outlined on that certificate of title that Estelle's been making readily available to each and every one of you in recent times. I know we have some registered telephone bidders that may come into play. I've cited the paperwork, very happy to move forward on that basis. The settlement date is set down for the 3rd of March 2022 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. List of chattels there outlined in Schedule 2, and those further terms of sale being clauses 22 through to 26. You bid and you buy on that basis today, folks. I remind you, cash. Cash is king. Cash and unconditional is certainly your bidding. Well, they say that the best investment on earth is ironically earth itself, and goodness me, you get a large parcel of land as the Prado just backs into our building, but that's okay. We've got insurance, don't we, Chris? Not to worry, all the action's up here, folks. Don't you worry about that. They say the best investment on earth is ironically earth itself. You get 845 square metres of that TC1 land, and it's situated on that corner site, which is fantastic. Goodness me, perhaps you benefit from the underlying potential in that land in years to come. But your blank canvas, it is the very, very original home, but goodness me, it's a good family home. I get the sense that it's got those wonderful bones. So it's something that you can build on and add value to in years to come. You get 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and those the outdoor living spaces are nice and private there. You've got a large backyard there. You've got good garaging for the storage of the cars. You're in zone for wonderful schools. Westburn Primary School, I can vouch for personally because I went there, and it turns struggling kids like me into upstanding citizens at the end of the day. You also get in zone for Burnside High School. So good zoning, clearly an educated choice, university within easy reach, and you've got easy access to the airport, which we can start to use again. Folks, what's it worth in Wentworth? My instructions are to open the bidding firstly at $550 on a vendor bid. Who's got $570? This is where you start to play. This is interactive, folks. It's not the TV. $570, sir. Welcome into you at $570,000, and I look for 90 next. Let us stick in the 20s at this point in time. First chance with my starter at the back of the room at $570,000. 600 with you, Doug. Putting 30 together, and sir, would you match that and go 630? I'm moving in 20s at least at this stage. That should be really, really easy. Thank you at $620,000. At 620, happy to take 20s and 30s or more at this point. But at 620, the bid lies here. Once called, sir. Second opportunity. Doug? For when?
Bid.
I can't hear you, sorry. 640. Thank you very much. Nice bid and welcome in. 4 in it at this stage. A little bit hard with the mask at $640,000. Looking for 60 now. At 660. Thank you, Don. Welcome into you. Nice to see you again. At $660,000. 5 in it at this stage. Take confidence from that. This is good real estate. At 660 is like 680. Thank you, John. Heard that one. At 680 and 700 back with you, Don. There we go. At 700. Looking for 720 as I scan the room. Slowly but surely we move north. At 700 once called, twice now. 720, welcome back. At 72 and 0.
740.
740, there we go. And 60 with you, Don. Is it 80 here, 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 or anywhere? But at 760, 800, there we go. Puts 2 of them together. Squares the ledger. At 800, 820. And 40 with you, Don, thank you. At 840 I have. Do you round me up to 900 now? But at 840 I have, and I chase down 860. Or put 60 on top. Westburn zoning, Burnside High. Great parcel of land. Once called. Second chance. The debate bids at 840. It's not with you. It's with Don Yee at the front.
860.
860 with you, Doug. Welcome back. Thought I'd lost you.
880.
880. There we go. 2 snowmen and a whole lot of zeros after that at 880. 900, Don. Don Yee at $900,000. Number 15 Wentworth Street. We work out what it's worth at $900,000. Once the money. Slow and considered is the bidding, and that's fine. So we take our time. It's not Christmas till Saturday. Second call at 900.
19.
I got 910 here, but I'm happy to take your 10, sir, and put it to 920. Can't have you both living in the home together. 920, was that a nod?
938.
Well, that's even better at 938. We'll forget about the 920 and go straight to 938. Might have a little bit of luck in there at 938. Do we go 48? Let's keep the 8s involved. But at 938, that's a nice bid, Doug. At 938. Don, would you like to go 948? Absolutely or more. Go 988. Might be doubly lucky. First call. Across the side at 938. Second call.
950.
950 puts 12 on. At 950. John McFadden helping out some buyers at 950. Can't pick the pattern today, won't try. You call the numbers out. I'll do my best to add them up. At 950 down here. Who goes next? Oh, sir, I thought you were bidding, just adjusting the here. You make Chris Kennedy jealous.
At least he can, mate.
Exactly. At $950,000. Do we move in the 12s? Who's got 962 for me? Once called at 950, second chance. Third chance quickly. Who's back in the lead?
960.
960, there we go, just in the nick of time. At $960,000. 4 bedrooms.
958.
968, there we go, back on the lucky 8s at 968 here. At 968, and who goes 78?
88.
Or 88, that's right, Chris. But at 968 is where we lie. First chance, as I commence counting to 3 once more. Twice now, at 68. Third call at $968,000 here.
958.
978. So jumping the bidding was the last bid here as well. You're working together. Yep, 978. That's good. Just confirming your bid at $978,000. At 978.
988.
So 988 here. Thank you. So back here now at 988. There's the 88 you were looking for before, Chris. We got there at $988,000. Slowly but surely, as we tippy-toe towards $1 million. My suggestion is always just to break through those psychological barriers. Get me to $1,008,000. But at 988 I have once, twice,
998.
998. Very good. At 998. $998,000. Love the transparency of the auction room because you can change your mind as many times as you like. At 998 I have. Keep working over there, Don. Okay, first call. At 998. Second chance. At 998. Third call. Final call at 998. Bids here. Bids here. Yeah, bids here at 998. No, I know what I'm doing. I like to think so anyway. That's what I tell myself. At 998.
You're always in charge until you're told you're not.
Exactly. Yeah. Home life and work life are very similar in that regard. But at $998,000. Don't have instructions at this point in time. John, can we get $2,000 perhaps from your buyers? Do you go $1 million? At 998. For Wentworth Street. Working out what it's worth. At 998. No further bidding here. What would you like to do, Jane? Should we take a pause? Folks, what we're going to do is we're going to pause with our highest bidder unless I see a further bid. You all know what can happen. And make sure you hold that highest bid. First call at 998. Quickly. Second. Hold on to that power. Third call. Very good. Pausing here at 998. Let us move forward now. 18 Rowan Ave in Aranui, brought to the market by Milena Bartlett and Andrew Swift. Milena, Andrew, all set to go. We've got some various parties on the phone. Milena, I just remind you that this is a microphone, so just be careful with your conversations in front of it. Don't want to give away any strategies or game plans for everyone on YouTube to hear. 18 Rowan Ave in Aranui, this is an estate in freehold. It is 731 square metres of that prime time land. It's lot 345. It's as easy as counting. Deposited plan 22291. It's all outlined in that certificate of title that the team have been furnishing to each and every one of you. Settlement date set down for the 4th of February 2022. I note we have a registered telephone bidder that may come into play. I will point that out and acknowledge that bidder should they come into play. The list of chattels, they are concise but they are precise, and those further terms of sale that you bid and you buy, and as I try and turn the page, are clauses 22 through to 24. You bid and you buy on that basis. I remind you, 10%. 10% is all that we require from you, should that hammer fall in your favour today. Well, Rowan Ave at number 18, this is clearly a case of opportunity knocking. Yes, it's very, very original throughout, so it's the opposite of any of the jokes that I ever share. But the upside, that is clear for everyone to see. The opportunity is absolutely clear. You can get in there and add some value and some upside as you see fit. Perhaps this is a starter for you. Perhaps it's an investment for you to get on the ladder or further up the ladder. No matter the decision or your situation, I can see the opportunity is clear here. It's a generous parcel of land, and that plays host to those mature gardens and the home. I think with some good hard work, this could be a real winner in Rowan Ave. Folks, we just need to work out the value in the marketplace in terms of dollars. What makes sense to you? Who's got 320 for me to kick things away?
So it opened at 320.
320 I look for.
320.
Should be really easy at 320.
Yes. 330.
Even better, 330. Very good. Welcome in, Milena, at $330,000. Let's move forward in 20s. Who's got 350 for me to move things north? Once called. For Rowan Ave, number 18, at 330. Twice now, twice the money, at 330. Third and final, 330. Well, Milena, vendor bid on behalf of my owners at 350. Won't surprise your buyer at 350 with me. I'll get you through to 370 and we can have a discussion. We'll pause and have a chat. At 350 vendor bid, once called,
350 with vendor.
twice called, not for sale at this level.
Okay, so you don't want to increase the bid.
Just for the first right, Milena, that's all they get.
Okay, so
Would they bid me 10?
what? With the vendor. 355 and then 340. Is that all right? Okay, 355. 355.
355. There we go. Okay, 355 might just be our one buyer on the telephone. I scan the room, I count it down 3 times, otherwise we pause at 355, we have a conversation. Once, twice, third call. Very good. Pausing then, Milena, with your buyer at $355,000. We'll present an opportunity for them to buy the property very, very soon. Move forward to option number 5, opportunity number 5 of the day, which is 55C Bishop Street in St Albans, brought to the market by Ash and Shah Sutherland Todd. They've already had some good success in the auction rooms earlier with 25 Sedan Street, so now the second auction of the day for both of these fine people. Good luck to them, and of course good luck to our lovely owners. This is an estate and freehold. It is 165 very neat and precise square metres, but it is that freehold parcel of land, so it's yours. It's lot 3. It's deposit of plan 541054, which is all outlined in that certificate of title that Team Sutherland Todd have been filing through to your inbox for the length of this campaign. Settlement date is set down in front of me for Friday the 14th of January 2022, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels and those further terms of sale. They are clauses 22 through to 24.2. You bid and you buy on that basis. Cash and unconditional is certainly your bidding. Well, Bishop Street in St Albans, there is absolutely a place for everything, and everything has its place here. It's architecturally designed, you get that post-quake construction, and I just think that that's a truly comforting combination to call home here in Bishop Street. You get those 3 well-sized bedrooms. They're serviced by 2 bathrooms, as you would expect of a home of this era and of this quality. Those living spaces, they connect so seamlessly out through the sliding doors to that patio and courtyard area. That just extends your living space and improves your outlook on life. Now, I absolutely love this location because you're city fringe, so it means you can leave the car in the garage, you can scooter or you can lime into the city for those social events, of which there will be numerous at this time of year. But you've got that flexibility. Perhaps it's an easy work commute, but at the same time you've got the amenities of the Edgware Village, and it's not really that far to get across to Mirabale at the same time. Folks, this is a compelling and a great opportunity in Bishop Street. My instructions today are to place a vendor bid on behalf of my lovely owners at $670,000. So $670 with me, that's our line in the sand. Who's got 20 on from there? $690, welcome in at $690 and 17 with you. There we go at 17, and would you say 730 straight back? At 7:30 on the nod and 7:50, you'd say at 750. This is easy. 7:70 and 7:90 and 8:10, 8:10 and 8:30, 8:50. Well, that was going really well. Let's just keep it going. But at 830, I have, and I look for 850 from you. Once cool. At 830, perhaps phone a friend, if you like. Bid with you, sir. On top at 870. Oh, you'd like to bid 840,000. That's perfect. Welcome into you, sir, at $840,000. Wasn't asking for tens, but that's okay. 850. There you go. Now, sir, you've started a trend with the tens. At 850 here, you come back at 860. At 860, he says yes. And 70, you'd say. Once cool. She phones a friend too. Interesting. I would have asked the audience. They would have all said yes. Twice now at 860 with you. Ma'am, what about my starter? Do you come back in at 870? 870. Welcome back. And why wouldn't you? At $870,000. 880, sir? Or do you go straight to 900 and accelerate things? They always laugh when I suggest it, Chris. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just trying to help
It's
you
a
buy
serious
homes,
business.
sir. At 870, 875, cuts me in half again. At 875, but you bid $7/8 sir. But I knew you knew that. At $7/8 or $875,000. The Bishop Street, 55C. Happy to take 5 here. How's the phone call gone? Not well? Call someone else. What about here? How's the text conversation going? At $875,000 I have. I'm happy to take 5 from here, or anywhere else for that matter. At 875. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, neat, easy living here. Once, twice. Third call at 875. Well, one on top at 876. At 876 against you, sir. It's across here now at 876. Take confidence, sir. There's your social proof that this is good real estate. You've bid strong and well. Okay, we play that game. That's fine at 877. But you just give oxygen to the other bidders. Always come back strong when someone bids a small increment, I find. But at 877, you're back in the lead, sir, and that's where you need to be. Is it 878? More? Once cool. At 877. Ma'am, how's my text conversation going? Not good? It's disappointing. One on top at 878. Sir, your turn. Thought you're bidding there, Jim. You know to keep your hands in your pockets. At 878. You'd look good in this house. But at 878 I have. Sir, do you round me off? Get me to 880. Okay. Absolutely. Have a wee think about it. At 878 I have. The top bid sits here. Once called, twice now, at 878. Third, what was the conclusion of the meeting? It's a no. I've got a lot of no's today, Chris.
Yeah, well, surprising, really.
Rejection.
Rejection.
I'm used to it.
Fuel that drives us forward.
At $878,000. The bid sits here. Don't have instructions at 878. You can call anyone you like, sir.
We're going to pause.
But I'm going to pause here and talk to our highest bidder.
Is it on the market?
It's been on the market for the last 3 weeks or so, but we're not on the market and selling yet. Yeah, I don't have those instructions yet. It's not for sale yet, no. I need to see some more money. We're about to have a conversation here with our highest bidder, but I'm happy for that to be you if you bid me another $1,000. No, happy to take your chances. Very good. You know the property can be withdrawn and sold as per clause 2.6 in the contract. So at 878, Margaret, are we pausing here? Very good. We pause here. We offer the first opportunity to buy here at 878. Happy with that, sir? Perfect. Thank you.
Welcome back. By way of introduction, Chris Kennedy's my name. I step in for Mr. Mark Morrison, calling a couple of options here this morning, coming off the bench, hopefully as an impact player, but not so sure really. Nice to be working alongside you, Mark. I do remind you that we work under alert level 2, orange, or traffic light system being orange. I remind you that you are required to scan on the way in. This is a vaccine pass event, so you must show your vaccine pass. Please sanitise on the way in, sanitise on the way in, out. Remain masked, of course. We need you to remain masked during proceedings this morning. And should you fall ill in the next 10 to 14 days, please seek some medical help and let us know, as we'll have some work to do as well. Remind you that we work today under confidential reserve price. It shall not be disclosed to the bidders, but subject to that reserve price being reached or breached, the highest bidder whose bidder accepts shall be the purchaser. Should the hammer fall in your favour, you'll be required to sign the memorandum recording the sale, in other words the contract, pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price, and complete the GST information in Schedule 1. Cash and unconditional is your bidding. I wish you all the best for today's auctions. I welcome to the front of the room Mr. Mark Wong, Mr. Danny Liu. They've been your tour guides to ownership. They've taken you down that driveway of due diligence over the past 3 to 4 weeks. Mark, Danny, all set to go? Good luck to you, and of course good luck to our owner, and we thank our owners for their instructions. The property, though, it's more formally described as number 35 Bermuda Drive, Hornby in Christchurch. This is a freehold parcel of land, some 865 square metres. It is on lot 24, deposited plan 25558. It is contained and described in Certificate of Title, Volume 7C, Folio 645 of the Canterbury Land Registry. We offer you vacant possession. Your bidding today is GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. Sir, I'd ask if you put your mask up. Thank you so much. We take that you have read, you've understood clauses 22 through to 23, and of course you bid, you buy on that basis, cash and unconditional. Possession and settlement date, that's the day your life just gets a whole lot better. That is set down for the 14th of January 2022, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Let me take you back to Bermuda, the triangle, just one last time. Potential Plus is what we have on offer here. We have this today for you to purchase, and of course there is loads and loads of potential. It's a large 3-bedroom family home. It's set on some 865 square metres of TC1 land, good open plan living, loads and loads of room for improvements. It really is just one of those perfect long-term opportunities. Tons of off-street parking, double garaging. This is a superb opportunity, loads of upside, gets you on that property ladder, gets you in the fold and the mix moving forward. Buyers, in your hands, call for your opening bids and offers. What do you say? Does that work? Is there $480,000 in the room? I look for 480 to get me underway. Surely? Oh, beautiful. Sorry to insult you, but at 550, there's my new best friend. At 550, let's move along in 20s if you like, but at 550's the call now at $550,000. Who bids me 70 on at 550 bid? $550,000. First call then at 550. Second at 550. Third final call at 5. Sorry? 100,000? $100,000 on top, or 1,000? No, too early for that. I won't take your 1,000. Pop it back in your pocket. Perhaps find another 9. Bring them back as a 10. I'll be happy to work with you. But at 550, first call. Too early for ones. I'm sorry. Second call at 550. Third call then at 550. Do you say 60, madam? That's okay. As Mark suggested, ask the room. They'd probably give you, ask the audience. They'd probably give you very sage advice. But at 550 with you, sir, 550. First call. Second.
560.
Welcome to you, sir, at 560. Knew we'd get there eventually, but at 560, there's your competition. 560, do we move into 570? There you go. 70. Do you say 80, sir? At 570's bid here. Look for 80 on the rise at $570,000. Great opportunity in Hornby. Happy to all day long at 575. 575,000. Sorry?
580.
580. You've started something now, sir, but at 580, did you go 85? 580's bid here. It's against you now. Social proof. 580. I look for 85 on the rise at 580. First, second, third call then at 580. Bidding, sir? You're out, done, silent at 580. I look for a rise and we'll simply pause and have a conversation. But at 580, I don't have those instructions. At 580 with you, sir. Look for a rise from here. 3 bedrooms, great opportunity. Needs a little bit of work, but a great opportunity to stamp your mark at 580. $580,000. What are we saying, buyers? First call then. Second call. Third call at 580. Mark, Danny, what would you like me to do? Take a pause? So I'm going to pause with you at $580,000. We'll present you an opportunity to purchase the property. Good luck with you and good luck to the rest of the room. Pausing at 580.
before you, I take you back to the fourth opportunity of the day, being number 18, Rowan Ave. We paused with our telephone bidder at $355,000. We have had some discussions out in the back rooms. We have had a very gracious increase in the bid through to $368,000. That's right, Milena, at $368,000. Now, I don't have a change of instructions, so we're not on the market. We're not for sale at $368,000. So what I do is I give the room one last opportunity to bid over and above that level. Otherwise, I simply pass the property in and we open it up to the conditional market at the same time. So now's your time if you cash an unconditional. First call at $368,000. Who's got $370,000 for me? Twice. Third chance as it had its time. It's had its time clearly. Very good, well, Milena and Swifty passing back into your capable hands at $368,000. If you've got interest in this opportunity, north of that level, please do introduce yourself to Swifty and Milena, and they will swiftly get you through number 18, Rowan. I'll move back to 55C Bishop Street in St Albans. We paused a little while ago with the bid at $878,000. We've had some discussions with both parties out in the back room. The conclusion of those discussions is this. There is no increase in the bid, so we still sit at $878,000. However, we have had a change of instructions from our owners, and we are on the market. Is that correct? We're on the market and selling. I turn to our owners. So at $878,000, I sell you number 55C Bishop Street in St Albans. I give the room 3 opportunities to change their mind. Otherwise, at $878,000, I sell once. At $878,000, twice. Third, final chance at $878,000. Well, it looks like you've done it. Congratulations. Well done. 55C Bishop Street. It's going, and it's sold to you. Congratulations. Fantastic effort, and to our owners, thank you for your clear instructions. Alrighty folks, 15 Wentworth Street in Ilam, auction 3 of the day. We paused a little while ago with the bid at $998,000. We've had some discussions out in the back rooms. Now our owners, they have exercised their right under clause 2.6 in the contract, and they have exercised their right to withdraw and sell the property outside of the room. So congratulations. Well done to our new owners, and thank you to our current owners for your instructions. We're pretty much just at 11 o'clock, so I can pass back to you, Chris. You can take us forward to Carisbrook Street.
It's gone 11 o'clock. Let's move forward with our 11 o'clock program. Some 3 more offerings for today. Some wonderful, wonderful property. I do remind you that we work under confidential reserve prices. They shall not be disclosed to the bidders, but subject to those reserve prices being reached or breached, the highest bidder whose bid Mark and I accept shall be the purchaser. As your auctioneers, will nominate the sum by which bidding can be raised. We can refuse a bid should we deem it not to be in the best interest of our owners. I, or a real estate agent acting for the seller, may submit a bid on behalf of any other person, and as your auctioneers will endeavour to identify such parties as we move through this morning. We do note that some of our team and our colleagues from around the city are here with buyers. They bid and buy today under the auction guides. We've seen the paperwork. We're very comfortable with that, as should you be. Now, our owners have given myself and Mark the exclusive rights to bid on their behalf, and should we place a bid on behalf of our owners, be assured it'll be well below the reserve price, and we'll clearly identify it with terminology such as vendor bid. We'll make that abundantly clear. Also, pursuant to 2.6 of the contract, our owners reserve the right to withdraw their property from sale, sell it outside the room without declaring the reserve price. What that means is that if we don't reach our reserve, we'll simply take a pause. As you've seen today, we'll go out and have some conversation with our highest bidders. It's from those conversations that we'll come back and announce one of several things. Buyers and sellers may or may not have altered their instructions. Sellers may have altered their instructions, and we may or may not be on the market and selling, or in fact that our sellers have exercised their right under 2.6 of the contract, withdrawn the property from sale and sold it outside the room. Now, it doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen from time to time. If you wish to be spoken to, you need to hold that highest bid. Now, if a dispute arises concerning any bid, we'll simply determine that dispute, or we'll re-offer the property at the last undisputed bid. At the conclusion of the auction, should the hammer fall in your favour, you'll be required to sign the memorandum recording the sale, in other words, the contract, pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price, and complete the GST information in Schedule 1. They are the rules in which you bid and buy for today. Cash and unconditional is your bidding. It's a wonderful, transparent process. Even with the masks, we will take our time and give everybody plenty of time to move through the bidding process. I move to our first of our 11 a.m. program. I welcome to the front of the room Mr. Andrew Swift, Milena Bartlett. They've been your tour guides. You've already had some auctions this morning and working very hard with interest on that property outside the room, I understand. Good luck to you both. You all set to go?
Yep.
Wonderful. Good luck to you and good luck to our owners. The property itself, though, it's more importantly described as number 7 Carisbrook Street, Aranui, Christchurch City, postcode 8061. It is a freehold parcel of land, some 675 square metres. It is on lot 840, deposited plan 23893. It is contained, described in Certificate of Title, volume 5A, folio 69 of the Canterbury Land Registry. We offer you vacant possession. You're bidding today. That's GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. We take that you have read clauses 22 through to 25.1. You bid, you buy on that basis, and as we've already said, cash and unconditional is your bidding. No change to the chattels. They are in fact sold in an as-is, whereas state. No change to that. Your possession and settlement date, that's one of the same, set down for the 14th of January 2022. So back from that Christmas break, pack the house, move in, and you will have yourself a cracking good opportunity. This, to my way of thinking, this is entry-level brick and tile. An entry-level brick and tile home, a wonderful stepping stone into or onto the property ladder, whichever way you look at it. Classic brick. It really is. It's a fabulous offering. Circa 65. Yes, there's some work to do. Yes, there's some things to tidy up. We make no bones about that. But when we talk about bones, it is circa 65 with very, very good bones. 3 bedrooms, good living, wonderful section, and excellent garaging. This makes, to my way of thinking, for a great opportunity. Cool for your interest, buyers? Where do you see it? Open your bid and offer. Well, look, I'm not going to hesitate. I'll put a line in the sand. Vendor bid with me at $280,000. I look for 300 on the rise.
300.
Welcome to you, Darren, is it? Lovely to see you. $300,000. A little bit difficult under the mask, but we've connected at 300. You're my new best friend. At $300,000, I look for 20 on the rise, if you will, at $300,000. Beautiful opportunity. Yes, it needs some work, but the opportunities are aplenty at $300,000. First call at 300. Second call at 300,000. Third final call. Well, Darren, I'm going to place a vendor bid at 320. Invite you back at 340. Thank you, at 340. 340 is the bid now, buyers, at $340,000. I look for 60 on the rise at 340. $340,000 first call at 340. Third call then at 340. Darren, don't have instructions at these levels. Perhaps I call for an increase, see if you can get us closer.
350.
Would you give me 360? Thank you. So good to work with good people. But at 360 bids with you at 360, just getting you closer to a result at $360,000. 360 buyers, I look for 80 at 360. Once, twice, third. Don't have the ability to sell it to you. No, look, I know we're just starting to get to know each other, but don't have the authority to sell it at 360. Bid me 380, we'll stop and have a conversation.
375.
Oh, wouldn't walk past it in the street, so I'm happy to take it at 375. 375 is the call now, buyers, at $375,000. If we don't see another bid, I'm going to pause. Offer you an opportunity outside of the room at 375. First call at 375. Second, third call then. Well, Darren, let's pause. Let's have a conversation outside of the room. Auction's still live. Can't sell it to you at 375, but we'll certainly offer you an opportunity. Pausing at 375. Welcome back, folks. I'm just going to take you back to number 35 Bermuda Drive in Hornby. We paused this auction just a short time ago with the bid at $580,000. My understanding is we've seen an increase in bid to $605,000, and at $605 we're not selling. At $605,000, I look for an increase from here, but at $605 we'll pass if we don't see a better bid at $605. Give you 3 opportunities to place a bid at $605,000. First call at $605. Second, third final call at $605. I'll pass back to you, Mark. Danny, we'll work with all interest outside of the room at $605,000. Certainly not for sale at these levels. Buyers, if you do have any interest in number 35 Bermuda Drive, avail yourself upon Mark Wong and Danny Liu. They've been your tour guides or the consultant that you may well be working with. Passing 35 Bermuda Drive in at $605,000.
For your patience, just getting everything in order before we can now move forward to number 34 Hopkins Street in Woolston. Now the property's ambassador, Mr. Phil Jack, is unfortunately unable to be here today. However, Jane Meyer, our manager here in Papanui, is stepping in and ably stepping up to just assist with all of the proceedings today. So of course, good luck to Phil, good luck to our lovely owner, and thanks for helping out at the same time, Jane. Now, 34 Hopkins Street in Woolston, this is an estate and freehold. It is 541 precise square metres of that freehold parcel of land. It's lots 2 and 3, deposited plan 3169, which is all outlined in that certificate of title that Phil's been filing through to you. in the last few weeks. Now the settlement date I have down set down in front of me, I should say, is Friday the 21st of January 2022, unless you have made prior arrangements in writing with our owners. I know we have some registered telephone bidders that may come into play, working with some of our colleagues, licensed colleagues from around the network and around the city. I'll be sure to point those bids out should they come into play today. List of chattels are outlined in Schedule 2. They make for impressive reading, but you've reviewed those, you've read those as you have those further terms being clauses 22 through to 24. I remind any recent arrivals that your bidding today is cash and unconditional, and a mere 10% of the purchase price is what we chase down from you at the conclusion of the auction, should that hammer fall in your direction. Well, what an absolutely incredible transformation that has been undertaken here at number 34. It's been revitalised, it's been re-energised to the absolute highest of standards. This was a real treat when I visited one of Phil's open homes on the weekend. You get all those beautiful period features that just pull on the heartstrings. I, of course, appreciate the nice high ceiling, the nice high stud height, because it means I can walk around for fear, without fear of a concussion. The kitchen, that is an absolute masterpiece, situated at the rear of the house. It overlooks that beautiful outdoor space and furthermore onto the outdoor gardens. It's sunny, it's secluded, it is private, it's just absolutely beautiful. Everything is done here, it is just ready. It is ready for you to move in and enjoy, and at the same time it's all underpinned by the quality of the land here. And what I mean by that is you've got RSDT land that lies beneath, so that future-proofs your investment here. Number 34 Hopkins Street in Woolston. My instructions are very clear today, and that is to place a vendor bid on behalf of our owner at $360,000. And I look for 380, 550, even better, Nicola Cray, working with a buyer at 550,000 and 570, 590 and 600, 610, 620, 25, 30, 640. I've got 640 here. What was your bid? It's at 640 here. I take 650. No, taking 10s at this stage at 640. Once called at 640. 650, easily done, Margaret. Jumping the bidding. Should be really easy at 650. I look for 660. Once called at 650. All the work's done. Move and enjoy this cracking good home. You seem adamant to put the 5s at 660. There we go. Put two of them together at 660. That's music to my ears. Glad you got it, Doug. I'm sure the rest of the room will catch up shortly. At 670, welcome back at $670,000. Once the money at 670 across this side. Twice as I count it down quickly. Who's back in? Thought you were bidding there, Geordie. I see everything. At 670,000 here. Hey, look, I'll take that 5 from you if you like. 675. There we go. At 6 3/4 and 80. 680. Good bid. 15 on. I like it. At 680, and you bid another 5 to get me to 85. Happy to work in the 5s here and the 15s here. Stunning home. Character aplenty. Love that private backyard space at $680,000. The bid's here at 680, absolutely. Just waiting on an X5 here. First call, second chance. Third chance at $680,000. I'll take 2.5 from you if it's more comfortable. How about that? A little bit of Christmas spirit. Otherwise, the bid sits here still at 680. I don't have instructions. With Margaret Danz's buyer on the side at 680. Keep working here, and same here, Nicola, on the phone. Another 5. Welcome back. So now the bid's at 685. 690 confidently. At 690 I have. You said no to me a few moments ago, sir, so I'm starting to question its significance. The bid's here at 690. The bid's here at 690. $690,000. Beautiful spaces to relax, unwind, or entertain. At $6.90. First chance. How are we looking down the back? I offer you that same opportunity as last time, the $2,500 on the side.
695.
$6.95. See, hesitation just costs you a little bit more. But at $6.95, we inch closer to that $700,000 mark. At $6.95. Second place, not much fun in my options. Silver medal never feels good around the neck. First place is where you want to be, for Hopkins Street. Once it's
We have changed instructions, we're on the market and selling.
very good. So we're on the market and selling at $695,000. At $695, I sell you this gorgeous home. Perhaps that changes our thinking here or here. I'll let you consider your position, but not for long. So I'll take $1,000 from you if you like. You're not a betting man? Roll the dice. Week before Christmas. Once cool. And I sell at $695. Second chance at $695. At $695 it sounds like it's for sale, and it is. You sure? Third and final. I'm going to sell the home here at $695. I'm absolutely delighted to announce number 34 Hopkins Street in Woolston. It's going, and it's sold. Outstanding effort. Great bidding today. Thank you to our underbidders.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I take you back to our offering at number 7, Carisbrook Street in Aranui. We paused this auction some time ago with the bid at $375,000. My understanding is that we've seen an increase in bid to $402,000. Darren, correct? Your buyer's at $402, confirm? $402,000. We've got instructions, I understand, we sell at $402. Confirming we sell. $402,000. There you go, buyers. We're on the market. We sell away today at number 7, Carisbrook at $402,000. Give you 3 opportunities. First call then at $402. Twice the money at $402,000. Third final call at $402,000. Delighted to announce you've done it. Number 7, Carisbrook Street. It goes, it is gone. Well bought. Congratulations. the last auction of 2021 for Harcourts Gold. I do welcome you back here to the room. I welcome to the front of the room Mr. Harrison Joseph. He's been your tour guide. He's taken you down that driveway of due diligence, and of course he's been our owner's ambassador and taken you on that journey. You all set to go, Harrison?
Yeah.
Nice to be working alongside you. Good luck to you, and of course good luck to our owner. Today we offer you number 12B Memorial Avenue, Fendalton, Christchurch City. This is a freehold parcel of land, some 499 square metres. It is on lot 2, deposit of plan 554953. 593 I should say. It is contained and described in certificate of title folio 964408 of the Canterbury Land Registry. We offer you vacant possession clearly, and of course we take that you have read clauses 22, you bid, you buy on that basis. And of course the chattels that remain with this particular property are those consented plans by Connell Architecture. So they are part and parcel of the chattels. Possession settlement date set down for the 21st of January 2022 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Now, let's just have one last look, because this is a fabulous, fabulous opportunity to get into Fendalton, and Fendalton being that prime location, rear section, down that rear drive, down that driveway to the rear site. Of course, it sits beautifully, beautifully encapsulating all of that northwest sun, and builds for privacy, builds for sun. It's just fabulous. I love the aspect of this. One of the redeeming features of this parcel today, buyers, is the fact that it comes complete with consents, and of course that shortens that process, shortens the frustration that we all see in the marketplace there. But the also added value that once you've purchased, our owner will guarantee frames and trusses within 5 weeks of the concrete pad being laid, and of course the order of those frames and trusses. They'll be to you within 5 weeks. Gee, it just makes for sound real estate decision looking at something like this in today's market where there are so many delays and so many frustrations. This just takes care of all of that, takes all of that away. The consents are in place, it's all set to go, and as you can see, it's a fabulous opportunity in what I deem to be a wonderful location. Stroll over the road to the supermarket, grab your bottle of Pinot Noir, go back, or rosé, tipple of your choice, sit on the deck out the back in that northwest sun. Fabulous opportunity. Buyers, I'm in your hands. Where you see it, call for an opening bid and offer. Parcel of land, consents, ready to go. What do you say, buyers? Well, that worked, Mark, didn't it? I kind of got 550. Optimistic. Happy to start there though, sir, at 550. Let's move along in 50s if you like, at 550 bid here. Is there 600 to carry us north, but at 550 with you, sir, at 550. $550,000. I look for 50 on the rise. First call then at 550. Twice the money at 550. Third call at 550. Well, back with me at 600. No hesitation in value here. You would not be surprised at that. 600 with me. Come back at 650 and we'll keep chatting. 650, thank you. Welcome back at 650. There's your competition at 650. Look for 7 in the room at 650 bid now. $650,000, and who bids me 700? Plans and guarantees at 650. First call at 650. Second. Third call then at 650. Well, it won't surprise you. I'm at 700. I'm at $700,000. Come back at 750 if you will. At 700 with me. Beautiful opportunity, beautiful location. 700's with me on a vendor bid. Couldn't sell it, wouldn't sell it at that. 750 with you, sir? 725? Beautiful. Happy to work with you at 25s. At 725's the bid. $725,000 buyers at 725. 725, I look for 25 on the rise or more, but at 725, my left, your right. First, second, third at 725. You bidding?
730.
Give me 10. 735. A little early for 5s, but I'll take a 10. 735. Should be no hesitation. Just a moment. Happy to just a moment. 725's a bit here. 35?
Okay, 735.
735. There's your competition on the window. 735. Do you come back at 7.50, sir? But at 7.35, there we sit. Do you come back at 7.50? We're just starting to get to know each other. 7.35 with you, Ava Wang. Correct, Ava? How are you? Lovely to see you. 7.35 with you. 7.35 on the window. First call at 7.35. Second. Another bid, sir? You sure? Third final call at 7.35. Call for your interest. Take another 5 to stay alive. 7.35 with you over at 7.35. Don't have instructions at these levels at 7.35. 735 once, twice, third. Well, I'm going to advance the bidding to 750 on a vendor bid. At 750 with me on a vendor bid. Bid me 760, we'll pause and have a conversation perhaps. But at 750, line in the sand. Not selling at these levels at 750. 750,000, sir. I'll give you the opportunity as well. Talk with our owners, but at 750, not selling, won't sell it at 750. Who bids next will get the chance to talk, unless we see another bid. 750 on a vendor bid. Over. Not selling at these levels, neither I should. Beautiful opportunity. It's only money, sir. You've spent nothing at this stage. 750 on a vendor bid. Happy to pass it at these levels. Once. Over. Twice. Third call at 750. 5,000. We'll pause and have a conversation with you at 750. Done. Silent. At $750,000. Happy to pass it. We're not selling at 750. Once, twice, third. No further bidding. Happy to pass at 750. Harrison, pass back to you and our owners at $750,000. Not selling at these levels, folks. Neither we should. Beautiful opportunity in a prime location. Passing it at 750. If you do have any interest in this property, do avail yourself upon Harrison Joseph, or in fact the consultant that you may well be working with. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings the Harcourts Gold Auctions to a conclusion for 2021. Having called some 724 auctions throughout the year, we do wish you a very, very Merry Christmas. We wish you all the best for the festive season. We look forward to hosting you once again in 2022. May the rest of your day be the best of your day. Thank you.